Get ready? Start. Mr. Speaker, sir, the ultimate goal of Swaraj movement was to instill national feelings in people and attain self-sufficiency. Gandhiji started that movement, and many of the present honorable members of the House did not participate in the movement at that time. They may have been too old to participate in the movement. It might be possible that the students in schools were not taught the lofty ideals of our Swaraj movement in the country, and political leaders also do not bother to understand it. However, it is a fact that if we do not have national feelings and fail to achieve self-sufficiency, we would be in great difficulty. I know that the government will be able to get the bill passed in the House, but we cannot associate ourselves with the bill and the policies adopted by the government. After presentation of this budget, there has been steep rise in the prices, particularly in regard to fertilizers, and though it has been stated by the Honorable Minister as a regional issue, it has further deteriorated the financial condition of the farmers. Mr. Speaker, sir, in view of the present situation, I fear the policy adopted by the government and the budget would lead the country towards destruction. The Honorable Minister has not suggested the solution to these three issues the way he should have. When Mir Jafar allowed East India Company to do business in India, he did not visualize the political ramifications of it. He thought that it was just a trading company. A senior minister in the Indian cabinet had stated in America that the government of India would invite American investment, though ultimately he did not succeed in getting it done. But the policy the Honorable Minister of Finance proposes to implement seems to be very dangerous. I am more disappointed because such a great politician like Sri Advani also praised it. Would it be possible even for such capitalists as Tata and Birla, whom we accuse of imbalancing the Indian economy, to compete with Rockefeller and Ford? It is a sign of danger for our economy and also for the capitalist system. The industrialists who fail to understand the motive of this bill will have to repent and face the consequences afterwards. There are a number of banks in our country. The Honorable Minister of Finance has been the head of these banks. When nationalization policy was implemented, there were 14 banks. At present, various branches of banks are working in every area and the government have to bear heavy expenditure. Would it not be in the interest of the country that all the banks should be unified